Hey there! In today's video, we will show you some interesting World War II finds discovered in Russia and tell you the stories of their discovery. Let's cut right to the chase. A Messerschmitt. On June 6, 1943, Mi-109G4 from JG-52 was shot down in an air battle east of Kabardinka. The pilot Pataman managed to belly land the damaged car and hid in the forest. 4 days later, on June 10, 1943, he reached the location of the German troops. This year, a search group decided to examine the landing spot of the German ace. Unfortunately, most of the aircraft was dismantled by the Soviet military and local residents after the war, but the guys were lucky to find the place and a few miraculously preserved fragments of the Pataman's plane. A propaganda leaflet mine. A search group found an interesting ammunition in a forest where fierce battles between Soviet and German troops took place during the World War II. Usually, searchers bury such finds back or drown them in the nearest pond, but this time the guys decided not to do it. They knew that it was a German ammunition with propaganda leaflets inside. After opening the mine, it was possible to extract perfectly preserved leaflets. Each of them urges the Soviet soldiers to surrender and side with the enemy. Each such leaflet was a pass to join the Nazi troops. These documents, being in great condition, will be an excellent addition to someone's private collection. An artillery tractor. The searchers managed to recover an artillery tractor Stalinets from the 9-meter depth from a lake. S-65 was designed to work with trailed agricultural machines, as well as to drive stationary machines. However, with the beginning of the World War II, due to the losses of the first period, most tractors were withdrawn from agriculture. They were used to tow high-power guns. I must say that during the war, a large number of tractors went to the Germans as trophies, who also used them to tow medium and large caliber guns. Impassable marshes go on and on for miles around the lake where the tractor drowned. The Stalinets was lying at a depth of 9 meters. The divers had to work in conditions of poorest visibility to get the remains of the driver first and then to wrap the cables around the vehicle itself. In the first day of the operation, divers managed to lift the remains of the driver for a burial. By the way, the place where the Stalinets drowned was indicated many years ago by a local woman. The driver was her fiancé, and he drowned right in front of her. In 1942, a temporary military airfield was located on the ice of Usodica Lake. A tractor driver was clearing the runway from snow, and either he miscalculated or the ice wasn't firm enough, but suddenly the tractor fell through the ice. One of the doors was blocked by a canister and couldn't be opened. That's why the guy couldn't get out. For almost a whole month, the artillery tractor was being lifted. The locals provided a crawler tractor, which helped a lot. The Stalinets, raised from the marshes, was sent to Velikiye Luki for reconstruction. By the way, the tractor is in very good condition. There is no rust, the mechanics are working properly, even the levers are all working. The instruments are intact, and there was fuel and oil in the tanks. According to Sergei Titkov, the tractor is unique. There are generally 6 or 7 of them in museums of the world, but they are all without a cabin. And here is a tractor from Tver with a factory cab. And although it collapsed during the ascent, the restorers were able to recover it. A German officer. While searching for artifacts at the site of the World War II battles, the diggers discovered a German officer who died in a battle and was buried by his comrades in arms. The officer was covered with a black leather cloak, which was well preserved. For many years of being in the ground, the cloak took the shape of a human skull, creating a mask of death of that brutal war. Unfortunately, the searchers didn't provide more information on the find. That's all for today, and thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, since there are more exciting videos to come.